Morning. This is Black Dragon from Black Dragon Biker TV. Man, once again, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. Today on Black Dragon Biker TV, the motorcycle, okay, so a motorcycle club was attacked. I believe, I've been told that this was in Virginia. I'm not 100% sure about that, but that's what I've been told. It's the 1,000-pound gorilla in the room. A brother was beaten in front of his brothers, colors snatched. Wow, we'll talk about it. Is this the peace the Black 1%ers promised us? And then we're going to be looking at a photographer. Her name is, I believe, Alana Eritam. And she talks about how she was able to get in with a Black Outlaw Motorcycle Club, or several, for her show, her gallery, Black Diamonds, at La Luz de, or maybe La Luz de Jesus Gallery. Very interesting. But the pictures are beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Being a photographer myself, I'm really pleased with the work she's done. I can't wait to show you guys. And then Canadian biker had a heart big enough for everyone to share. There's a Canadian biker that has passed away up there in the land north of us, and we'll talk about him. And when you're, and then our MC protocol today with Miss Tia and our co-host will be, and when your wife or significant other hates the club, just absolutely hates you mofos, and they do be hating y'all. How do you get her involved? How do you deal with the them or me? You fix to go hang out with those mofos again. How do you deal with that? So it's going to be interesting. The viral video that we're going to be showing you, the stuff we're going to be talking about, and it's going to all be in about 1 minute and 7 seconds after this brief introduction. So, hey, man, thank you guys for being part of this show with me since 2016. I absolutely appreciate and love you all. And we'll be back. We'll be talking about Color Snatched, Where's the Peace? I'm Black Dragon, and we will see you in 1 minute and 7 seconds as soon as I can find the right button. Here we go. Out.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe to get updated biker news with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube biker news craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started the Navy and hit the ski, repping Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for the best from the mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the mighty Black Sabbath. MC, we're paid his dues in the artist stripes, from prospect all the way up to national peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one legend in life. Like Michael with the cowboy hat that knows kung fu and says kick can. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe to get updated biker news with MC Protocol.
This one kid I met on the channel a few years ago.
Alrighty then. Oh man, it's your boy Black Dragon. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker News, the Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker News you can trust. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is you happen to be in the entire world, and allow me to introduce our guest co-host. Without any further ado, whoa! Up there from the great north, New York somewhere. Damn.
Good morning, Dragon. It's snowing again. I woke up this morning and it was snow everywhere again.
Holy God.
Man, look. There's so much snow outside, Dragon. It's ridiculous. I feel like it's Studio 54 in the 70s, if you get my point.
Oh, my God. Snow everywhere. I was never there, but I remember that place, man.
Man.
Yeah, that place
Snow
was
everywhere.
Snow everywhere.
Everywhere.
And allow us to introduce my lovely new wife, the lovely Mrs. Bunch. Tia, what's up, baby?
Hey, baby. I don't know who made that intro music for you, but it is fabulous. It's so energetic. It hypes you up. I love it.
You know, it's one of my one percenters who made that for me, and so I can never say his name. But
I love it. It's
he's
cool.
made me a few, actually. He's made me. And he made that, and then Black Dragon, the Midnight Ghost Rider, made my outro music.
Right. I love that one too.
I don't play it as much because we're on so long that, you know, another 5 minutes for that to play. But I'm very fortunate. People keep making beautiful music for me. And please allow us to introduce our co-host, the commissioner of District 2 out there in Detroit, the wonderful Mr. Commissioner, the Honorable Lavish T. Williams.
What's up, man?
And we just want to say, Pastor Logic, we miss you so much, man. I keep getting so many messages to send to Pastor Logic, and just every day people are sending messages for him, so his presence is missed for the.
I know, man. Shout out to Logic.
Shout out to Logic.
BD,
1,000 pounds.
What kind of keyboard do you have?
Keyboard?
Yeah.
It is a
okay.
Logitech wireless.
I just picked up a new keyboard, man.
Max. Oh, you got one of those gaming keyboards.
Is it a gaming one?
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't know, but it's for Mac, but it got all these different features. I can hook up my mouse to 3 different computers.
Yeah. See, those are my 3 different computers right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't play with me.
Hey, I just asked a question, sir. That's all I wanted to know. What kind of mouse, what kind of keyboard did you have?
I don't have 3 computers I can hook up to my computer system, and then my mouse hooks up to 3 computers, of which there are 3 separate computers here. And
oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got that.
You're just now getting that. We've had that for a while.
Hey, you know, I'm not in the competition.
It's a competition. It's a competition.
It's not a competition to me, man. I just asked a question. And it comes a long way when you got the best, when you've been using the Best Buy mouse for a long time.
Honestly, my mouse that controls the 3 computers kind of went out a few months ago. And so I went back to the old-fashioned wired mouse, and I've been telling myself to go get the right mouse, and that hasn't happened yet.
No, I got this fancy mouse. Only thing I wish that it had like the ball, where I don't have to move the mouse. I can just move the ball.
That thing. Do people still use that?
I don't know.
Yeah. So here's my actual mouse that changes between the computers. You just hit the buttons here and it changes between the computers, but it's not working so well right now. So
is your keyboard and mouse chargeable?
No.
Yeah, this is chargeable. I can plug it up. See, this Best Buy mouse that I've been using, it takes batteries.
Right.
And every so often I'm sitting there like this.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Trying to get the thing to work.
So you can put your mouse on the keyboard and.
No, I plug it up. Like right now is plugged up, but I can take it. I don't have to have it plugged up. I can remove it. Yeah. And it's supposed to charge for 2 weeks or a month or some crap like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mine goes for months before you have to actually put batteries in it. But you have to put. Oh, this is dirty. I don't need to be showing this. Anyway,
Yeah, I just went for the reviews. Yeah, I looked at the reviews and I just said, well, you know, I look at all these people that's doing business and streaming. They seem to talk about this one. So I said, well, I want to just go ahead and get it.
That's a Logitech one. I think that's the same one I have. Yeah,
it's almost the same. So
yeah, it's almost the same. So I have a brand new one in the box. Hey, buy you another one, so you'll have a brand new one in the box because they discontinue these things. So get a second one for when this one goes out.
You don't want to get the newest one.
Just you'll get one that you're used to using. So get, and they'll take features away. So I always buy two, so I have one when they go out. It's important.
But they got all these different features. I got to figure out how to work. So if I screw up, I'm still learning how to use this different
brother. Just
mouse, you know. So all right, come on, let's get it.
We got the 1,000-pound gorilla in the room. Have you seen the video?
Of what?
Of the guy getting his colors taken.
Oh, you know what? I seen some of that stuff. I didn't watch it yesterday, but I seen like were they at a bar?
I think so. Outside of one, anyway. It looks like a bar. They were trying to get into some sort of venue. It appears they were on their way into a venue when disaster struck, and it is crazy. People started sending me this all day yesterday. Let me see if I can. I'm supposed to share the screen. That's what I'm supposed to do. Share screen. Okay, entire screen. We'll go over here to share screen 2. Boom. Can you guys see that? Let's see. Can I make it any bigger? Does it let me make it bigger? No, it doesn't. All right, this is it. All right, so what you have here is, this is crazy. This is crazy. So you have this motorcycle club here. It looks like you might have 3 or 4 guys. Now, this is not part of the motorcycle club. This is a different guy. He's in a different club. But you have these guys here in a club. And I don't know the club. It's a club. I'm not familiar with these colors. And then you have these guys, I would assume are the 1%ers. And they show up, Lavish. Nobody wearing a cut like Sons of Anarchy for real. Like everybody's like blacked out except for this guy in the gray. But everybody else,
they came for business.
Except for this guy in the blue. But everybody else is blacked up except for these 2 guys in the gray and the blue. But everybody else is blacked out. I wonder why they couldn't get the color scheme right. Like, what the hell was going on with them? That's a fine. But anyway, they show up on these guys. The caption is they pull up uninvited and left with a cut. They show up on these guys, and then they have one dude over here down. You got to watch for this dude. This is one of their dudes. You don't see him yet. It might be him. This guy or somebody comes over the fence here and cuts them off. Just one dude cuts them off so they can't get inside. And then they surrounding. So I count 11 of these cats. 11, I think. About 11 of these guys, and maybe this guy makes the 11th or 12th one. He jumps over here and cuts them off. Can you guys see my mouse? You guys see my? Oh, you guys don't even see my mouse, do you? Oh, that's a problem.
What, your cursor moving?
Yeah, my cursor's moving.
No, I don't see it moving over here.
Okay, so you know what? Let me grab the WhatsApp version. Let's see. Oh, you're not. Let's see. Oh shit. What just happened? Oh, that's because everything's freezing up. Okay. So let me grab my WhatsApp version and pull it over here. Let's see.
My baby's so smart. I love it.
Yeah, Tia. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Don't do it, Lavish. I already feel it coming.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
I already feel it. I'm not too smart because the whole computer is frozen up. So we're gonna have to. Gosh, come on here, computer. Come on, man. We've been having problems all morning.
That's not on you. We have.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
Do you got to close out of it? Open it back up.
No, it's something is stalling on the computer. It looks like I'm having memory issues. We got too much going on here. Let me close a few. Man, come on, man. We're on. This is one thing I hate about going live. I tell everybody all the time I hate going live, and this is why. Oh, I can see one thing right here. Come on, man. Come on. Let's see.
Whoa, what's the weather like over there?
Yeah, do that. And the whole computer.
Where will go?
Locked up. Wow. Live. Everything just died live. Can you guys still hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes.
The whole computer, all my screens are black. Come on. Wow. Can you guys still see me moving? Man, oh man, oh man. Everything just died.
Let's talk about the other subject until you get that up.
I have no control. Nobody can see. I can't see anybody. My whole everything is black.
Lavish, you seasoned the hell out of that egg yesterday.
You seen that?
I was just watching like I was on the. I know you a busy man. I know you busy, and I know you get in. You gotta eat, and I know I respect you so much. I respected you ever since I met you. I just have so much respect for you, and to see your baby. And when we came out there to the biker bash, to see your baby walking behind you, oh my God, I was so impressed. He is a soldier. He needs to be one of my guards. He's like a puppy with big paws. And I was just like, he is a reflection of you, brother. You doing such a good job with him. I was so proud of him. Ex-Dragon, I couldn't stop talking about him.
Oh, and man, thanks.
Your mom being there, I was like, man, this brother, he's somebody. When I went there, oh my gosh, that was like better than the roundup.
Well, it was definitely a nice event, and
I know you
did it again.
You put that together and your team. That was amazing. That was a really cool trip. I enjoyed Detroit. I didn't get to see everything I wanted to see, Motown and
you gotta see that.
Yeah, but I respect you, brother. I really do. Your outlook, you and Logic, I used to watch all the time, and I'm so blessed right now. Dragon allows me to be a part of his life. Like, it's a lot of women who can't be a part of their man's life. And I think it's so important. It brings us together. It makes us closer. We know the same people. You know, every time he said, "Oh, Tia, you got to go to this club, such and such clubhouse with me," I wanted to go because he was alone a lot, and I didn't like that. And I said, you know, as long as I'm you're gonna find me next to him. So I know I've been in a lot of dangerous places that I some of my siblings would never, they would never. And I stood right there, and I really understand how Coretta Scott King felt when her husband was being threatened. Every time I see this man, I mean, he's human, and he get attacked every which way. I'm talking about somebody stabbing him right here, somebody stabbing him right here. But to me, I'm like 10 years younger than him. And a lot of people say, "Oh, that's an older man." I feel like I could do it because he's like the strongest man I've ever met. And I grew up in the hood. And I saw, you know, when he's attacked a lot, I just chuckle. I'm like, they don't have no idea. And till you see a man pull a dog's mouth open off of another dog, like choking a dog.
Well, I'm not an animal lover, so I can imagine though.
Not having fear, like I gotta do this to protect this dog. He is getting ready to kill a dog. This dog. And to see him open the jaws of a dog, I was just like, whoa. Like in the Bible, who was that? We need Logic.
Yeah.
Logic, you always have a home here, brother. And I appreciate you and Lavish for tolerating, appreciating, and being confident in who you all are to deal with him. He's a lot to deal with.
He's a
He's
lot
a
to deal with.
He could be a bully. Trust me, I'm around him more than anybody else. But this man's heart is enormous. And a lot of people feel like he's not qualified to talk about a lot of things. That's not what his phone say. When people get to calling him, I'm right there.
They get to or should I say they be calling because they be needing that intellectual
Counseling.
side of that protocol. What do you think about this, Black Dragon? How do you feel about this? I just want to get a perspective. They be looking for that perspective from them.
Amen. And sometimes we have a problem with our teacher. My favorite teacher in the whole wide world set my ass down. One day I had an attitude about, I can't even remember. She set me down and said, you know what, come in my office. Come here, let me talk to you. And I sat there with an attitude. She got me right together. And I love this lady to this day. And sometimes your teachers get on your nerves. But to me, I learned so much from this man. He is a walking encyclopedia. He's smart as shit.
No, that's what's up.
I'm so happy that you are part of our team. You make us look good.
But I'm still here through it all, up and down, good and bad. I still been rocking with him.
And I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. I you know, when we were at the PRO that year, when we saw you and you hung out in our room with us, I felt like you was family. I connected with you. I said, don't too many people get to come in your hotel room. I said, Lavish, come on in. And ever since, we just been locked in.
That's right. And, you know, I'm always, you know, when I come down. No, let me not say that. I was about to say, when I come down to Atlanta, I always call them. I don't, because I pop in down there.
You do what you have to do.
Yeah.
You do what you have to do. You do check in. You do come around, and I hate that a lot of times I miss you. Yeah. You know, because life be lifing, and money I be chasing the money too.
I dig that, because I showed like Black Dragon. You know, I was in your city last weekend, or just the other day. Why didn't I was on a mission. I was there for a purpose. I had to go in and do what I needed to do, and now I'm back.
I found out one of my cousins used to come here and visit all the time.
Yeah.
And when she told me, girl, I was in Atlanta, I wasn't gonna call you because I was with my guy. I was like, oh God. But I understand. You do what you can. I do the same thing. Sometimes if I'm there for business, I don't have time to hang out. I'm there to, you know. So I just wanted to let everybody know that we appreciate your support.
Thank you.
Even the haters. I love you too, because you guys help the channel too. You know, I'm not gonna me and him go back and forth all day long, like these dogs. These dogs fight 24/7. They always biting each other and fighting 24/7. So when I'm with him every day, we going back and forth. So I know I know what it's like to deal with him. And I know it's sometimes you're a grown man. And I know it's sometimes you don't see eye to eye with him. But
we be going at it. They don't be knowing behind the scenes. Me and Black Dragon, we be in the middle of an argument to a conversation, back to an argument. And all right, man, we'll talk to you later. We'll see you on the show tomorrow.
and oh, Logic's not talking to me. Oh, Lavish not talking to me. I'm like, what did you do now? You know, he apologizes for himself a lot.
He'd be like, oh, I didn't know. you gotta Lavish, you gotta remember, I grew up a little different. I'd be like, yeah, I know, man. That's why I have to tell you certain stuff, man.
Honey.
I gotta tell you certain stuff.
I was brought up on the west side of Chicago. All I know is us. And, and pits and yeah. This man, I'm not from the hood. I don't know anything about the hood. This one is the hood. You know that my children claim Chicago. No, baby, y'all. We left when you were 2. You didn't get you
didn't get the Chicago experience.
When you left when you were a baby, you didn't experience it. And so maybe his mom, his family, it's a blessing to be a part of this family. They're just as strong as he is. You ever see a herd of bulls coming? They from the same cloth. Yeah.
So Tia, let me ask you this. I gotta know. Do you think 2026 Black Dragon will ride his motorcycle?
Let me tell you. I stopped riding that bike 10 years ago.
You was riding? So you were a rider too?
He was trying to teach me how to ride. I gave motorcycling up not 10 years ago. When his brothers had that accident on the road.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
I was done. I was done riding a bike. And I'm being honest. If we being honest, you want me to be honest?
Yeah, I want you to be honest. Is he gonna ride that motorcycle? Do you think this summer, new marriage, life, do you think that he will ride that motorcycle this year as his wife? Do you think that your husband will?
I think he will. I definitely think he will. And maybe I will too. But that accident did to be honest, if you ever see what he saw, it traumatized him. And I'm just being honest with you. If you ride up on a bike and ask him to ride it, he probably won't.
What?
To go on that site. Listen to me, baby.
What are you talking about?
So Tia cooking right now. Tia is cooking right now. I really
believe, but honestly,
where's Wu at?
He disappeared as soon as you start having issues. But Lavish, honestly, I think that he will ride the bike, and I encourage you.
Okay, hold on a minute. I stopped riding a year ago.
No, it was
a year and a half ago now.
More than a year and a half.
No, it's been about a year and a half ago that I stopped riding. I stopped riding specifically when I had my trouble with my club. That's when I stopped riding. I stopped riding because I was heartbroken. And that's just the truth about it. Yeah. I was heartbroken and I just didn't feel it anymore. That's the truth about that. Now, when will I start riding again? Probably in the next week or so. I have a big announcement to make where my club is concerned. I have a huge announcement to make, and I'll be back riding then. Now, absolutely, when all of my Louisiana chapter, the whole chapter got run over, and 3 people were killed. Their bodies were burned so bad that you couldn't recognize them. There was not even recognize them. There was nothing to bury. The bodies were so bad that they were basically cremated on the scene. And when the coroner let go of the bodies, the coroner wouldn't even let the bodies be buried or anything. They put them in containers and put them in the ground, like there was nothing left of those people. So my club brother and sisters. So that did do something to me, but absolutely, I had a hard time riding back from Oklahoma. As a matter of fact, those people that remember the video I did, I had to pull over, and I couldn't even ride back home. As a matter of fact, it was the Memphis gentleman brother who took me off the highway and put me in a hotel because they'd been watching me as I came across the country, and that caused several of my brothers to no longer ride again. But that was not the cause of me not riding again. I don't know why you might have thought that.
That's when I noticed you stopped. Just
no, that it definitely, it was harder for me to concentrate, especially right after when you see that, it makes you think, wow, am I? And then when I went back to the scene on my way back home, when I stopped on the scene to pay tribute because the national president and his cronies were too high and mighty, so they just rode past the damn scene and never even thought to stop and take a look at it. So I went and took burial markers and stuff, and when I went to the scene, which is what a national president is supposed to do, and on the way back, all of their body parts were still at the goddamn scene. So if you've never seen a tailbone attached to a spine, uh, glistening in the on the side of the road, just nothing but skeletal because it's been burned so bad. If you've never seen any shit like that, if you've never seen an ear on the side of the road, if you've never seen mass of skin matter and lumps of skin and burned up melted skin all over the place and organs laying all over, if you've never seen any shit like that, it is the absolute, it's like a nightmare. It's like walking into a haunted house. And as I walk deeper along the path of where all of those people were, all of my folks were strewn from this car that hit them going the wrong way in traffic at 100 miles an hour. The path, there's like a flight path of an airplane where the plane just slams into the ground and you can just follow the debris trail. So as you follow the debris trail, there was just more and more pieces of human. So that absolutely affected me in the most negative way. I still have nightmares about that stuff. And it was like being in a surreal haunted movie. But that affected it didn't ever make me say I don't want to ride anymore. It just made me very scared and second guessing when I was riding. And then everything on the highway was trying to kill me on the way home. First of all, my headlights wouldn't work. My brakes went out. My headlight, the guy who put a new headlight in, pointed it up to the damn sky instead of on the road, so I couldn't see the road. And it was the middle of the night, and it was raining, and on the way back, and everybody kept trying to kill me. Cars kept coming into my lane. It was just like everything was out to get me. I couldn't concentrate. I'm second guessing. I didn't have any brakes, and I'm scared. I'm afraid to lean into the corners and all that shit. So, I voiced that over. I made videos back then when I was riding. I voiced that, and it was the Detroit or the Memphis gentleman that came and took me off the highway and put me in a hotel room. But the next day I was fine coming home. So none of that has anything to do with why I'm not riding. I quit riding because I stopped feeling the club. I stopped feeling the whole riding thing. I was sick of it, and my emotions, I needed to heal. So that's why I haven't ridden in a year, about a year and 4 months. I just didn't feel it anymore, and it's finally come back to me, and I feel it now. It's warm, it's heated up. I bought a battery for the bike, and I'll be riding soon. But I don't have, you guys can pick on me about that and all that stuff for as long as it doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. I got many, many, many decades of riding. I've been riding since I was 5 years old. So somebody trying to tell me I'm not a rider or whatever, it means nothing to me. When I feel like getting on that motorcycle, I will ride and burn the highway up like I always have. The other thing is I'm getting older and I'm very sick. I have chronic diseases, kidney disease, heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure. I have very chronic illnesses that screw with you. I can't even fly in an airplane for long, or I could get kidney cytosis, whatever they call it, and I can't go like up to. I can't live in Colorado. I can't. I can't live in Colorado. Living in Colorado could kill me. So these are the kind of issues that I have. They are what they are. So for me, there's a realization that there may not be left in my body riding across the country in 120-degree weather for 13 hours at a time. That may no longer be my bailiwick. We will see, but I will never get to the point that I kill myself so that Lavish thinks I'm a great rider. Like, that's not going to happen. I've done my thing, and no matter what, until you, if you, no matter who you are, you'll get to an age that you can't ride again. Like, I love RVing, and I love everything about being in an RV and driving an RV and riding an RV. We go on trips all the time in our RV. But the thing is this: at about 75, you peak out of RVing. You're too old to crawl underneath it, crawl on top of it, hook up trailers and all that kind of stuff. So there is a realistic idea that for me, I may RV from the time I'm 60 till the time I'm about 70, maybe 73, 74, 75. Somebody starts telling me, you're not an RVer. Well, I RV'd my whole life.
We're telling Michael Jordan, "Oh, you has been. You're this and that. Like, don't play with that.
Like you're not a basketball player anymore." Well, when I was a basketball player, I was at the top of the game.
Exactly.
Do what I can do. Or it's like an airplane pilot. Like, one thing that pilots know, if you're a professional pilot, when you get 65, you're out.
Black Dragon.
Yeah.
You're getting long-winded.
Oh, I just needed to say all that.
You get long-winded. You just made me forget where I was even going with it. I just asked where you gonna ride a bike this year, man.
My computer died up there, and it's rebuilding itself.
Yeah,
and that takes 10 minutes.
Want to know if we're gonna talk about the attack.
As soon as the computer comes back on, I think it takes about 10 minutes, so it should be close to being back on now. Windows took over and rebuilt Windows, or upgraded it or whatever. I think it's absolutely asinine that they have the kind of power to take over your computer. Like,
I don't really have no problems with my Mac.
And no, a lot of people don't have those kind of Windows problems. Why Mac has always been a more solid, stable platform.
That's why I'm scared to really go. It's like a catch-22 with the Mac and the PC. I can build the PC computer, but I don't have. You never hear as many problems with a Mac. You can't build the Mac computer how you want unless you buy it already built. So it's like you got to pay upfront costs that are very high for a Mac, but you can build the PC computer.
You're absolutely right. It's a different platform. It's not as popular. They don't make as much stuff for it, but it doesn't have half the issues. It doesn't have the virus issues. It doesn't have Microsoft thinks that it's more important than I am, that I can't turn my computer on and get back to work while I'm streaming to the world. It's more important. It's going to take over my computer and add the software updates at a point that's where I'm trying to do a live show across the world. And that is just absolutely asinine to me, but it's what you got to deal with. Anyway.
They left me on the show alone. I don't know what happened. They left me on the show alone. In other news, chat, what's going on? I see Logic is in the chat. What's going on? Double OG, Mo G, Jesse Brooks, East Coast, Raw. What's happening? Want to know Soul, Logic, how's it going? They want to know. So I hope everything is going great. But Logic, they got this camera strictly on me, and I don't have much to really say by myself. Joker, what's happening? We got C1s. After this, for everyone who makes jokes, no more jokes on BD not riding his bike. Thanks for sharing, BD, because it was none of our business to know. No, Black Dragon has always shared that story to us. We have shared that story to us many a times. What we got? Mama Iron Ranger, you got this, Lavish. Yeah, I see. I guess apparently I'm going to have it until they get it back. It's my time to shine, turn up. I don't have no features. I can't do nothing but sit here and chat with you guys. Yes, but Chaos Corners, what's happening? We got Sean Harrington. What's going on? Take it, Lavish. Come on, man. I got it, man. Even though Black Dragon, we was gonna talk about this bar fight. I didn't see the video myself. I can't go into great detail about it, so I can't even communicate and ask you guys what y'all think about it because I personally didn't see it. But what I will talk about, where we can interact in the chat until Black Dragon get back. What's y'all plans this summer, man? What trips y'all got planned to ride to? You know, what y'all got going on? Anything in store? I hope September, Labor Day weekend, you guys make it to Detroit to the Lavish Biker Bash. I mean, that's one of them great things that I would like to see you guys doing, coming to my event. But yeah, let me know about some rides y'all got coming up, man. Some of the events that y'all want to check out. What we got here? Jim Hand, Lavish, Logitech, M575S trackball. Used them for many years. Okay. Yeah, this one don't even have a ball on. It's digital, but it's kind of sweet, man. You got 3 different buttons. Well, it got a button for 3 different applications that you can use that same mouse for and everything like that. So that's cool. Juneteenth, our club got a mandatory to Tulsa. I'm going to go to Tulsa, Oklahoma this year. I don't even know the date, but I'm going to go. I don't want to ride out there, so I hope the weather is good. We got Slash Shot Caller. Ladies on Hogs is this weekend. Yeah, I seen Ladies on Hogs. They got the event going on in Houston. That was one of the events that I wanted to check out as well. But on that day, which is this weekend, I got a couple things going on. So me personally, I won't be able to make that event. So I hope that they have a good time. And the weather is going to be way better than it is here in Detroit. We got A+ Road Nurse Divas. I see her checking in on here. What's my thoughts on the electric Harley? I've seen it. I never rode one or been close enough to it, so I really can't tell you too much about it. I'm kind of still torn with the whole liquid cooled Harleys. I'm still kind of more on the air cooled than the liquid cooled bike. So I definitely can't really, give you too much thoughts on the electric Harley because I don't know. I don't think that that's something I can rock with. I'd rather run out of gas and be able to fill up my gas tank than to have to worry about charging. And yeah, I hope to see you down there in Tulsa too. I can't tell you where I'm staying because I don't even know where I'm staying at yet. I've never been, so this would be my first year. Sean, definitely trying to hit your event. Already booked the Airbnb. Also hitting the Smoky Mountain Bike Week. I never heard of that. You got to give me some more information on it. Never heard of that. Let me go back up here and try to read some comments. Really. Logic say really 2 coast to coast rides. That's going to be an expensive ride. I do want to make it to the West Coast on my bike this year. Muscleplex. I'm the captain of this ship, seeing that he's a sailor. Let me go up here. Pick a topic until we see the video. Yeah, I think, topic, talk about this ride. Mama Iron Ranger, she wants to know about my commission status. How's it going? Well, it's pretty cool. It's just like any other thing. It has its ups and downs. One thing about being elected official is that you're gonna have people, they're gonna love you and they're gonna hate you. Sometimes they're gonna love and hate you at the same time. It's kind of crazy. You can't let it bother you. I see people in the beginning of the meetings, they are pro your decision or what you're talking about. In the middle of the meeting, they hate your guts because you didn't pick this or you didn't go for this. And then after the meeting, you guys are having a conversation like nothing happened. So it's very interesting. You got to have tough skin. It's a lot of reading that you got to do. And you can't make decisions based off of impulse, personal feelings. You have to actually read and understand the legal verbiage to make your decision. And sometimes when you do that, the public, they don't understand and they feel like it should have been this or it should have been that, but it's legal laws, rules, policies, and everybody doesn't always agree on that. So a lot of decision making is made based off of what's written in like our city charter or the policy. And even when it doesn't seem to be right, you can't put your emotions or your personal feelings and decision makings in. That's challenging because a lot of the times the public, they don't want to hear that. They hear and they want what they want. So it's up and down. It's good. I got 4 years to go, and I'm like, wow, what did I sign up for doing that? So it's cool. Let me see. Higher gun, morning Lavish. I have a question, not in subject, but why is it that no channel would touch on subjects, especially international concerns? You know, I guess the best answer is that maybe they feel like it doesn't really draw the interest of their audience. That's probably the best thing that I can say. It probably doesn't draw the interest of their audience. And seeing that they might be from America, they might not have enough knowledge to really carry a show or a topic that long to be able to talk about international concerns. Jamie Wright, come to Alaska. I would love to come to Alaska. It'll have to be on a plane because I can't cross the border, fortunately. Okay, what's going on? I got my buddy right here. I got my club sister right here. She said, I got this. I got it. Shout out to Grandmaster J, not effing around crew. Okay. Shout out to them. Your mama's house. Good morning. What's going on? Jarhead, good morning, Lavish. I haven't watched the show in a few days. What's going on with BD and Logic? Well, Logic is just doing him right now, man. He needed to take a break, step aside, man. So that's just pretty much that. No bad blood. Logic is actually in the chat and everything like that. What we got? What kind of parties in Detroit working with this year? We got a lot of different parties going on in Detroit. It just depends on what kind of stuff you're looking for, looking to do, and what kind of vibe you're trying to have. But it's pretty much a bike party for every type of biker that's out here. Muscleplex, the late Eric Mays was my favorite city official. He's a very funny guy. They actually got a page with video clips of Eric Mays. And surprisingly, they're always popular every morning for like the last 2 weeks. His videos has been popping up on my feed on Facebook, and I watch them and I get a chuckle out of him, man. That guy was something else. I wish that I could have been more engaged into the politics at that particular time. Yeah. So that anyone else, also apologies should have been addressed to Lavish. Sorry, just woke up. Oh man, appreciate that. Appreciate that. I hope I say that right. Pixie 777. Go down here. We definitely gonna see Chasing Paper out. So you definitely gonna see Chasing Paper out. Point of information, Eric Mays was the truth. Yeah, he was, man. Like I said, I just wish I would have been more into politics back then and, been able to really, meet the guy before he died. We got Peace, bro, from Paul Young off of Facebook. See y'all in Daytona. I don't want to say the name wrong. What is that? Solon Riders MC out of New York City. Okay, I think that's that. Yeah. Assault Wrestling Alliance. Good morning. What's going on? He says good morning to everybody that's in the chat. So you can go to Alaska to ride. Take the ferry just north of Seattle, then unload in southern Alaska. No custom dealings. I took the same with 18 wheelers. Oh wow, that must be something big. I never knew about that. What was the price for the past fight through the roof there in Detroit? So Lita Dunn, I wanted to go to that fight, and I was being cheap when the tickets was cheap, and I thought they were expensive. They had the tickets for like $100 and something at the time, and I was like, man, that's money, man. God, dog, for some tickets. The week before the fight, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me look at some tickets. Them tickets was in the hundreds. I had a guy tell me he got 2 tickets. He'll sell me for $750. They had some tickets that a guy told me he'll sell me for $1,500. Oh man, they good seats. They in the hundreds. The section down on the floor. I'm like, wow, them tickets was up there. What we got? You got Yolanda. Okay, BD and Tia, get y'all hind parts back in here. They really do need to get back in here. I'm hoping. He had left the studio, then he ended up being right next to Tia. Next thing you know, the camera went out. They disappeared. Now, I'm not saying just because they newlyweds, they were taking a moment to do some quick type of activities. I'm not saying that, but it would have one to believe that's a possibility. Is there any black-owned sports entertainment companies, pro wrestling? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not into the wrestling. I'm not into wrestling, so I really couldn't say that or answer that. I wouldn't know. I have to look that up. The only one besides Malcolm X. Don't the Fed shut down NAC? Where you at, folks? Crazy Democrat shot everyone. Nothing. Got Biker News Canada. What up, Joe? They making baby dragons. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, you're doing great. All right, cool. Appreciate that. I don't know where they at. It's 51 minutes in. Black Dragon had a topic, and I wanted to get into that thing. I wanted to see that. I wanted to see that fight that escalated. I'm going to look at it when I get off of here. I wanted to see what it was. I know that that's the topic that he was talking about today, and we never did get into it because of his computer. So I'm sure that tomorrow he's going to talk about him. Leader Dunn, exactly. How rude of them to leave and leave me here. I'm like that guest that came over to the house and they say, hey, I'll be right back. I'm going upstairs. I'm going downstairs for a minute. A couple minutes later, another person say, hey, I'll be right back. I'm going upstairs for a minute. Okay, Assault Wrestling. Lavish, when is your podcast show so I can tune in? You know what? It's been completely on me, man. I kind of got so comfortable with being on Black Dragon's podcast that I always put off doing my own show. That's the honest truth about it. Every week I say, you know what? I got to do a podcast. I'm going to do one. And then these weeks, they go by so fast. I say I'm going to reach out to a person here or there so I can get them on the show and we're going to talk about XYZ. I never do. I always just say, well, I'm going to be on the podcast in the morning with Black Dragon. So to answer your question, I'm going to put it on my plate as a goal that within the next 2 weeks, could be sooner, that I'm actually going to start getting back out here and podcasting on my own channel, talking about, whatever. It ain't going to be news related. I might speak on some stuff that I seen on social media, but it's not going to be news related or anything like that. Still bike topics and conversations about, biking, rides, parties, fun stuff, shooting the shits and, just having fun on the podcast. So I will be doing that. I just don't have a date. And I don't want to set a certain day because I was doing it on a Wednesday because Wednesdays was my bike nights in the summertime. I think I'm going to try to do it maybe a couple times a week at 2 different times so that the morning people, they might be able to catch the show. And then the other people, that's night people, that's home, they might be able to catch the show or whatnot. So I might do it like that, but I will be doing it. We say that was your confirmation. You're solo now. Oh man, goodness gracious. So let me see here. I did move over, and I see that they got this with Black Dragon. He's been doing this vertical shot on the stream. So if you don't know, he's streaming live on the channel. 2 different links. One of them is a horizontal, one of them is a vertical, and I just had to move over in front of my camera so that on a horizontal screen, I'm centered. So I don't know if y'all knew that or not. So in the comments, sometimes when we're looking at the comments, when I do try to respond, I have to go back and figure out what YouTube page the comment came from in order to put a tag up. Same as with Facebook, because Black Dragon has he has like 4 or 5 different Facebook lives going with the stream. So I go back and I try to, answer a comment every now and again. But now that I got this new mouse and keyboard and I don't have to reach in on my laptop, I should be able to correspond with the comments and chats a little easier. Assault Wrestling, my term is 4 years. Yep, it's 4 years. It's a 4-year term. That's good. Okay, I miss Coco and Pedro. Yeah, I got to get them back. SS Contracting, what's going on? You all right? Okay, cool, man. I hope everybody is, even though we don't have a good topic and we're not talking about too much, we just communicating with the chat. I'm hoping that it's sufficient enough to the viewers. I just hope that it is, man. We still can communicate. And sometimes you have moments and you have days like this where you have technical problems that's going on, and you got to have somebody to be able to fill in and pick up the slack. You got okay, any advice on starting your first business? Only can speak on me, man. I'm going to tell you, for me, do what you love to do. You do what you love to do and it's not any work. You do it with a passion and then it's easy. Don't try to follow somebody else's path that you see work for them, because it won't work for you because your heart is not in it. That's probably one of the best starting devices that I can give you. And when you start off a business, and I know sometimes we try to wait until everything is perfect. Sometimes you just got to go out there and you just got to do it. And perfect will come over the period of time. If you ask me, when I first started business, well, for me, I started off already on the wrong side of the law, doing everything under the sun. But when it came down to actually focusing on making it a correct business, it was a learning curve. I bumped my head a lot because I had to do a lot of reading. I didn't have a lot of knowledge, so I had to really focus and learn the business. A lot of times we think a hustle is the business. I had to learn the difference and distinguish the two from a hustle to a business. So that's just some advice that I can give you, man. Don't be in a competition with nobody else. Your best competition is going to be you competing with yourself to make sure that you're better at what you're doing. And customer service. I see a lot of great businesses out here, and they got a decent thing going on. But if their customer service is not right, then you kind of SOL. But if you got great customer service, even if you're a struggling business, you will have the support of the consumers, because they'll feel like they understand you, they get you, and they have more patience. So that's what I would tell you as far as that. We got Lita Dunn. Are the flatbed truck you own high maintenance or not too much problems? Well, it depends on how you look at it. If you're driving the truck yourself, you can maintain it. When you have workers, they always screw it up. So it becomes high maintenance. The cost of repairs, the insurance is expensive. If you buy a used truck, most of the time you're buying somebody else's problems. If you buy a new truck, you're spending a lot of money. If you ask me today what I do between a new or a used truck, I would tell you, if you can go buy a new truck, buy a new truck. But you have to grind that truck out. When I first started, for somebody to buy a new truck, it was almost next to impossible. They wasn't giving out loans. They wasn't financing trucks. You had to have this. You had to have a DUNS number. You had to have credit. You had to have so much paperwork. So it's a lot easier now. Let me go back up here and check this out. Muscleplex facts, Lavish. It's never the right time to start a business. It's really not. You just get up in there and you go. And sometimes you don't even really know that you started a business. You just find out like, hey, this is a business that I can start. Meaning, let's just throw this out there. Say that you're doing, you work at the plant, but you're doing home improvement work on the side. You're doing it as a hustle, but then that hustle turns to a business because you're getting so much work. and you're doing great quality work, and you like, man, listen, I really can do this. And now I'm training other people, my nephews, my son, or my cousin, and they're doing different jobs. Then it becomes a business, man, and you can really profit and make some money from that. You got Double OG from the Rough Riders out in Cincinnati. He say some of the comments aren't going through. And Double OG, I don't know if some of the comments aren't coming through because they aren't coming through, or because again he's streaming vertical and horizontal. So some of the comments are coming through on two different links. So I do want to say that. We got Tia. She is back in the building. So I'm
Lavish, you did so good, brother. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. I was like, yes, you did so good. I am so proud of you, buddy.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I've been watching the whole thing, and he's been having issues ever since this morning.
Oh man,
this morning he's been having issues. I said, "Look at my boy! Oh my God, look at Lavish!"
Hey, we gotta keep it going. Hey, as long as I'm here, it's not like I can control anything or cut it off or anything. So it's like, hey, man, sometimes you just gotta go off the top. You gotta go off the top sometimes.
I love it. I love it. I said, oh my God, yes, yes, yes. It is so amazing to be attached to some incredible people, smart, intelligent, business-minded,
oh yeah,
God-fearing, respectful. It is so amazing to be attached to people, the whole biker community. I am so happy and blessed to be a part of it.
No, that's cool. That is cool. We got Sounds of Harlem. Hey, Lavish, I'm riding to the D this late spring. Would love to shake your hand when I'm there. I'm proud of you, brother. We seem to have traveled similar paths. Listen, Sounds of Harlem, if you come to Detroit, reach out to me, hit me up. I mean, really, to be honest with you, you can reach me up. You can hit me up on social media. But then you can actually, man, if you come to Detroit and you're on the bike set, you actually can just ask for me. And somebody is going to, depending on who you are, they might be like, oh, we ain't going to put you right to them, but they're going to find somebody to say somebody's looking for you. But I'm saying all that to say, when you come to Detroit, you know, definitely reach out to me. And, you know, for me traveling and podcasting, I have came across so many different people that came to Detroit that I met from traveling, my videos, the podcast. So I'm always, you know, proud and honored, man, to meet somebody or have somebody that want to, you know, kick it with me, man, and fellowship. And, you know, those are great relationships, man. Those are really great relationships. We got Muscleplex. BD is in spin cycle right now. He probably sitting over there because he's probably like, man, goodness gracious, Tia, this thing is not working. I'm unplugging this. I got to get back to the show. I got to get back on the show.
You know, I applaud you. It's so much to go into doing these shows, and he's just like he's still on the submarine. All these wires and buttons and
yeah. We got Eric Williams, Lavish. You got this. I got it, brother. I definitely got it. I definitely got it, man. It's all good.
Yeah, this is so cool to watch you. It is so cool to watch you.
Right. He said, you are so right, Lavish. I'm losing my mind. So Black Dragon can see. You might not see him, but he is definitely in the comments on Facebook. Oh, actually, I got to ask him, how does he comment where he can actually comments from Facebook and YouTube? I'm not privy to that, but that's also kind of dope. That's another way that he can communicate with everybody. I'm not sure if he's doing it through StreamYard or not, but he is definitely in the chat, so that's cool. Like I say, it's been an hour, and I'm always telling Black Dragon about the time, and you know, people got stuff to do. So I'm going to, I guess I'm going to close out the show, and when I close it out, I guess the live will probably end on its own. I'm assuming, and like I say, I'm more than sure that tomorrow we're going to just piggyback on the topic that he was planning on discussing today, which is that incident outside that bar, because I don't have too much information about it. So Tia, before we go ahead and leave up out of here, as Black Dragon would say, is there anything that you want to say before we close out?
I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Stay healthy and stay free.
All right, cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this. And I'm gonna tell everybody, listen, Black Dragon has some difficulties this morning. Stuff happens, especially when you live streaming. You got to fix stuff right there on the fly. Is not like something that we as podcasters streaming live plan to do, but stuff happens. Thank everybody that stayed on the show, that stayed there, even if it was just us just free talking from the comments. Appreciate that. Black Dragon, he appreciates that because we all know Black Dragon himself, he loves to talk. So him not being here to cut me off, to stop, to share his thought, I know that is eating him up inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. And I'm sure Black Dragon is gonna play the commercial. And I hope to hear and see you guys tomorrow. As I always say, take care, be safe out there, and enjoy your day. That means go ahead, engineer. You can go ahead and cut me out now.
Well, finally everything's back on. Miss Tia, great job holding your man down, shining my man, my man, my man, my baby, mean stallion voice. Enjoyed the show. You do you, man. BD, see you tomorrow. Screen is still there. See y'all tomorrow. Man, my whole system went down, and it took the whole show for it. Windows took over and rebuilt its entire self, and then came back on. Anyway, I'm going to do this. I might come back and do this right now. This story. I'm really pretty pissed off this morning, but anyway. Lavish did an amazing job. I'm so proud of him, and so thankful that he held this down, and Tia did an amazing job. And this is just one of the things that happens in live, man. It's one of the things that happens in live. Anyway, everything's back up and running. Jeez. Oh, I'm frustrated this morning. Okay, so the stream deck is finally on. So now I can actually, trying to end the show. Okay, I can do it now. I think. Does it let me do it now? All right, so we're going to try to end the show now. Now that the stream deck's back up. Let's see. Hey, thanks for tuning in, and get skinny. And we'll hit this button here, and maybe we'll be gone. Action.
It's definitely a big issue for you too.
If you are seeking clarity,